We're gonna be answering you guys' personal questions. There's a couple of questions in here that we have avoided in the past.
What's the craziest place y'all have ever did it? What would you do if Jules came home when she's 14 and says, Mom, Dada, I'm pregnant?
Oh my.
If you guys were to break up one day, would you guys co-parent with Juliet?
Oh my God.
Have you ever thought the other person was cheating?
What's up, you guys?
Why do we always clap? Like, what's with that?
First and foremost, you got that from me. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video.
You know what's funny? It's like, this is my channel. This is my channel.
Whatever.
So,
what's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. As you guys can tell by the title down below, we're gonna be answering you guys' personal questions. You guys asked us a whole bunch of personal questions on Twitter, Instagram, Snap, and all that. So we both sat down for about 35 minutes. Just kidding, it took 5. And we screenshotted. There were a lot of good questions though.
There was a lot. You guys asked like good questions, and I mean, honestly, I was like, they're probably gonna ask us questions that we've already answered.
From
but you guys
Q&As in the past. Yeah,
but no, you guys got very personal, and I'm actually super happy with all the questions that we screenshotted. Yeah. We screenshotted 10 questions each. And are you ready to get personal?
I'm ready. There's a couple of questions in here that we have avoided in the past.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how this is gonna go.
So after this video, you guys might look at us different, but I don't want you guys to. But if
we're not
do,
the average YouTube family. It's not the average YouTube couple.
You're pretty average. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash this video with a huge thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, hit the little bell icon down below to get notified every single time we
post a new video. And so for those of you who are new to this channel, or at least relatively new, my name is Devontae.
My name's Anicia.
Her name's Juliet. His name's Sire. And this is the Life of Us Vlogs, where every day it's more bullshit.
For the longest time, I've been trying to find someone like you.
Alright, before we actually get into the deeds, the dirty deeds, I just need to ask, what is this? What is this? Like, why is this right here?
Babe, you didn't have to do me like that.
Why is that there?
It's just a bikini top that I found in my closet, and I thought it was really cute.
She thinks it looks
this
cute.
This is cute. This is fashion. Sorry, I don't want to wear NASA. You're not even a freaking astronaut. You have nothing to do with NASA. Stretched out ass collar.
I'm trying to tell her, just tuck it in like that. Ain't nobody gonna know.
If I tuck it in, then it just looks like a basic, like...
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks good.
You like basic girls. I understand that that's what you were used to before me.
Let's get into the fucking video.
You're with me now, so we're gonna have a little whoop, okay? Don't leave it alone. It's my little dick. Sorry.
Alright, so in order for us to find out who's gonna go first, you already know what has to happen, what has to go down. So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Oops.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
1 and 1.
Okay.
1 and 1.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! I don't know. You guys, like, ooh. I'm so nervous, bro. Okay. The first question is from Leilani. Her question is, are you guys feeling sad that you haven't had a baby yet? Now, this type of question does hit home because if you guys have been watching us since our baby making journey, we have been trying for a year.
Over a year.
Yeah, a year got marked in January, so it's been a year and like 3 years and 4 more. A year and 4 months.
Months. I think that there's definitely times where it's difficult for us.
Yeah. But
not all the time. For the most part, more recently, like we've been pretty chill.
Not so much to where like if we've been trying throughout the month of say like January, whatever. And then the month comes where she starts her cycle, and that clearly lets us know that, you know, it didn't happen and we have to try again. But when her cycle hits, we're not like sad.
Oh,
we're not,
like, oh my God. Like,
yeah, we're not like disappointed or anything like that. Like obviously, even though we don't show it, I know we're both kind of like, I know when Anicia sits down on the toilet and then figures out that she's on her cycle, I know that there's a little part of her that's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, but not enough to actually ruin our days. So I feel like the reason why it hasn't affected us negatively is because we know that there are a lot of people who have have gone years and years
like
and
10
years of
plus
trying
years, yeah.
and have not been successful. So
in this current moment, no, we're not sad.
yeah.
Here's where it starts to get juicy, dude. So Dolly with the drip. What's the craziest place y'all have ever did it? She actually worded it a little bit differently, but I can't say that on here.
Okay.
The craziest place, can I say?
There's been a couple of crazy places.
What the craziest place that I think is not necessarily like crazy, but I think we've told them about this. But I don't know if my brother watches our channel. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so
it was
my
so
brother-
long ago. It was what, like 3 years ago?
yeah, okay, so this happened years ago, okay? So brother, if you're watching this, don't worry about it. Okay,
And I'm
so
pretty sure he wouldn't care.
yeah, he wouldn't care.
Yeah.
He wouldn't care. So my brother's ex-girlfriend from years ago, she hated Devontae.
She didn't like me.
Hated Devontae because they knew each other from the past, and she just hated him. So she tried to like break us up and everything like that.
It didn't work.
And so for us to like get back at her in a way, we had to use her car one time to go pick up something.
You already know. You already know. But your mom watches this, so I don't even want to get into detail. You guys already
So-
know, like.
Yeah, so her car.
Yeah, so for.
What's up, Marissa? No, just
I can't really say for me. I can't answer that question personally because there's been a lot of crazy.
I would say it's the one that I said though.
Okay.
So, next question. What would you do if Jules came home when she's 14 and says, Mom, Dada, I'm pregnant?
Oh my god.
Hold on, let's take a time out for a second. She, quote
Did you say
unquote,
mum?
listen, quote unquote, she said, Mom, Dada, I'm pregnant. If Julia is 14 and she comes in the house saying, Mom, I'm stopping her right there. You're not going to get to say I'm pregnant because I'm a boom.
my
What are you
God.
doing, Dada, at 14?
Okay, that's besides the point.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. And it's so crazy because we talk about this. Like, we'll randomly ask, like, oh, babe, how would you react if Julia came home one day and she was like, oh, I was pregnant? Or like,
What would you do if Jules did this at this age or
Yeah.
whatever?
okay,
Yeah.
you go. Because,
So,
oh my gosh.
obviously, I know everyone's probably expecting me to be like, oh, I'll beat her. Blah, blah, blah. I will be so mad. Like, this is not. But listen, Julia, if you see this in the future, this is not a pass for you because you will still get boop, 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 bop. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but personally, I went through that. I was 14 when I got pregnant. So will I be disappointed? Yes. I will be so disappointed in her. But I would I have to be there. One, my daughter would be having my grandchild.
Yeah.
And then, and that's even if she would want to. So I would have to sit down with her and I would just tell her, like, what do you want to do? If you want to keep it, cool, you got to get a job. Get a job.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, this situation is so, I don't know, because she's 14, she doesn't understand the option about having a child.
I did.
You know what I mean?
I understood.
Yeah, but you grew up with a different mentality. And you were forced to grow up with the mentality that you had
Exactly.
because of the surrounding of people that you were around.
Okay.
She's not going to be.
Exactly. So then maybe she would choose not to have it or something.
I just think, okay, from my perspective, I would be, like Anisi said, extremely disappointed. I would probably cry. I'd get extremely emotional. But at the end of the day, I would feel like I would want to be there. Of course, I would be there for her. And I feel like if you talked to her about having, you know, that other option about not going through with it, I feel like I, as a father, would try to, and I don't know, I don't really care if I get bashed or anything like that, but I feel like I would try to convince her not to do it because I would want her to know that she would still be able to focus on what she needs to focus on, and we can,
because regardless,
help her.
We're literally a prime example of that, and we can let her know, like, if you do decide to keep it, which that'll be completely fine if you do.
Yeah.
Look what happened to me. I'm okay, but it's because I didn't give up and I worked for everything I wanted, and you know what I'm saying, give her that whole speech, and then let her know also, if you don't want to do that and you want to go a different path in your life, then we're here for you too.
There's so much more I want to say. This is definitely like a topic that me and Anisi would have, and it would go on for like 30 plus minutes because there's so much more I would want to say.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my
Next
God.
question. If you guys were to break up one day, would you guys co-parent with Juliet?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question.
This is a very good question. Personally, I don't think that I would have him in her life. Only because of this. Listen to me. I would be so scared of you one day letting her down, because you would be like, little by little. Okay, so like, how do I say this? Me and you being together, that's one of the reasons why you love Juliet, right? Because she's my daughter. So you got the package. You couldn't just get me. You had to get her too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which is fine. That you,
but you said it's one of the reasons, not the reason.
No.
So.
Yeah, it's obviously
okay,
one of the reasons.
Go ahead.
I would be thinking in my head, I don't want him to let her down, one. I don't want him to just start getting lazy with the visits or with, you know, helping her do things or anything like that. I don't ever want it to start getting lazy, because it feels like, oh, this isn't really my responsibility because she's not my kid. You know what I'm saying? So I would be very scared of that. So I would just not even put her in that situation to even let it happen. And then two, I would also be afraid of you getting with somebody new and then them being like, that's not even your kid. Why are you taking care of her? And then you kind of being like, you know what?
Okay, so can I answer now? Okay, so first and foremost, if that were to ever happen, hypothetically speaking, if that were to ever happen and say we did have like some sort of split custody agreement where, you know, I was with someone else, I would never, ever let someone disrespect like Juliet or even you. Like, and I know this sounds so like stupid, like every guy's gonna say that, but I don't like, and I've showed this before, whether it may have been friends in my life, to where I will not let someone disrespect another person that I truly care about, regardless of how much I care about the other person. So if my mom tries to disrespect Anicia, I won't let it happen. If Anicia tries to disrespect my mom, I won't let it happen. If my best friend tries to disrespect Anicia, I won't let it happen. If Anicia tries to disrespect my best friend, I won't let it happen. It's not like I'm taking someone's side. Like, I'm like...
I mean, you're always
no, okay,
my
it's
side.
not like... Yeah, at the end of the day, I will always take your side, but that doesn't go to say that I won't, like... I'll say something about it. Like, I'll say, like, it's not right, just drop it, who cares, ignore it. Like, just move on, you know what I mean? So, and I feel like that's how everyone should be.
Yeah.
So, I feel like at the end of the day, if that were to ever happen, obviously, God forbid, then I feel like we would most definitely come up with an agreement, regardless of how the breakup went.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be kind of different if one of us, if, like, say I cheated on you, I feel like, obviously, you would not want me to even be around her or see her. But if you cheated on me, that wouldn't have any effect on whether I would want to see Juliet or not. So, I don't want you to be offended. But my question
We're about to get offended.
how do you guys know you're still ready for a baby even when not that long ago you both almost broke up? I love you guys.
Whoa, she wants to fight.
No,
Because those sound like fighting words to me.
I think it just depends on how we feel in our hearts, because if we felt that it wasn't right for us to have a child, say like Anicia felt in her heart one day, she woke up and she was like, I think this isn't really a good idea because I want to 100% focus on a relationship, then we would make that decision together. But as of now, that decision to have a child has never changed, just because we know that we're both in a predicament to where we can you know, fully take care of a child and give that child exactly what it needs. But
it's not even only that, but what you guys don't know what the entire argument was about that happened recently. You guys don't know the entirety of it. You guys only know what we told you, what we want you guys to know. So if you guys knew all of every little bit of detail about why all of that happened, you guys would be like, oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with like there being a baby or anything like that.
Like,
it was nothing compared to that.
Regardless of how bad of an argument we have, it will never affect our decision to have a child together. And if we actually have an argument big enough to affect the decision of us having a child together, then
we shouldn't be together.
We shouldn't be together. Yeah, exactly. What was the hardest part about stepping into the father's place for Juliet? For me,
just learning how to be a father.
Yeah. I feel like that definitely changed who I was and how I operated just as like a human and how I thought. Whenever I think about like that, it's just like so much, like my mind just starts racing because it's changed me so damn much. Like, I wish you guys would have known me before I even, you know, came into Anicia's life, because like, I don't know, I just feel like I was so immature. I didn't care really too much about like other people's feelings. Like, I wasn't like you know, reckless and shit like that. I didn't, you know, I wasn't rude, but I was just, I don't know, it changed me a lot in a good way, in a positive way. It's made me, you know, mature a lot.
What's y'all's body count?
Oh my gosh.
Why
does
you
it
have to ask us nothing like that?
Why does it matter? I feel like the whole world behind body count is so dumb, so stupid.
He's saying this because he doesn't know his.
No. Okay, and what does that do with anything? Like,
that's the hood right.
No, it's not. I just feel like it's dumb
grimy.
because I just think of it in a guy's perspective. Or no, not so much a guy's perspective, but a girl's perspective. Like, girls are like so judged based off of like,
alright,
I don't
but
know.
listen, don't think of it in a girl's perspective. What's your body count?
Maybe like 4, 5.
You're lying.
Babe, oh my gosh, like, why does everyone just remember their body count by heart? Like, yeah, whatever I told you in the past, like, that was like 3, 4 years ago. Why do you still remember that?
So what is it?
I don't know, like 6?
Babe.
I don't even remember. I literally swear, I put it on everything. Like, everything I love. I don't remember because it's not something that I think about. Maybe for a girl, it's like more important for them to think about for whatever odd reason. But for a guy, I feel like it's kind of just whatever.
For those of you girls who would like probably watch our channel and you guys have had Devontae, you were whack. I'm just kidding.
Wait, that's not necessary.
That is necessary. How do you not remember?
I just don't remember because it wasn't important enough for me to remember.
Alright, anyways, mine is...
Okay, yeah, 2. So it's
mine is 2.
Okay, but why is it 2? Because those were like important to you, important people.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I lost my V card very, very young, which I don't recommend. But I lost my V card very, very young, and then I ended up getting pregnant soon after. So you guys can guess who that is, who the first guy is, and then the second guy is this big boy right here. You know?
Okay.
So yeah, I only have 2. Which honestly, like I'm about to be 20 years old. I know that there's a lot of like 20-year-olds or maybe girls a little bit older that will probably say like, girl, you need to go live your life.
Experiment.
Like, go experiment, go get some experience. And sometimes I be thinking about it and I'm like, maybe
For those of you who are like super insecure about your guys' like body count and you guys are like hella keeping track, like, oh, it's 6. And then if I do it with this person, it's going to be 7. If I do it with this person, it's going to be 8. Just drop it. Like, just drop it already. It is not important. When you grow up, when you get out of school, or if you are already out of school, it's not going to be important. When you'll meet the person that you're going to marry and spend the rest of your life with, your quote-unquote body count is not going to matter. It does not matter. It will never matter. Like, after it happens with someone, it does not matter anymore. Just drop it. Like, just leave it at that. It does not matter. Okay. It doesn't matter.
Do you guys get along with each other's family? Has there ever been any fights between them? Do we get along with each other's family?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Both of our families. Has there ever been any fights between them?
No, I don't think so.
No.
And I love having the ability to be able to say that, oh, my mom likes Anicia and Anicia's mom likes me, and more importantly,
and they
our
like
moms
each other.
like each other. Yeah. Exactly. I can't imagine living in a relationship. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Anicia is the first person that my mom has ever met, regardless of how high my body count is, or who I've been with, or whoever tried to hit me up. Crazy, yeah. Anicia is the only person that my mom has ever met. So I feel like it's super important for me to know that my mom likes her and her mom likes me, and our moms like each other.
Who gives more and who receives more, if you know what I mean?
Like, why do we have to answer these? Like,
these are personal questions. Who gives more?
That breath can kind of personal too. Okay, so
honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's equal. I think we're pretty equal. I don't think I do a little bit more or you do a little bit more.
But the thing is, we don't sit back and think back on like, oh, this happens more, or this happens more,
yeah.
or I get more, like, I get more, like, no one...
Yeah, so honestly, I think we're pretty equal. Have you ever thought the other person was cheating? Have you ever thought I was cheating?
I've never thought that you've cheated, and it's so crazy for me.
No, not that I've cheated.
Okay, never thought that you were cheating, are cheating, or will ever cheat. And it's very surprising for me just because what I have witnessed, you know, with friends and stuff like that, and like friends, girlfriends doing each other wrong growing up.
And your ex.
Yeah. It's so crazy for me to have the mindset of knowing, oh, she's not cheating on me, she will never cheat on me, and she's not gonna. Yeah, so I feel like the reason why I have that mindset is because you have a child. And yeah, I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, a child's not gonna stop someone from cheating. I get that, but Anicia, like with where her priorities are, she's like so grown and so mature to where I know that she wouldn't risk breaking up her family, and I know that it would hurt her to see Juliet constantly asking for me every day, because we wouldn't be together if she decided to cheat on me.
Yeah.
There's so many things that would crumble and just fall if one of us decided to cheat on each other.
And I have never been suspicious of him cheating either.
Suspicious. Be suspicious. I don't know. I can go on, but it's just pointless to be with someone knowing that you're gonna end up cheating on them. It's just stupid.
Somebody asked, has there ever been a prank that you or Devontae pulled, posted on YouTube or not, that actually affected your relationship past the initial prank? Okay. Not even necessarily affected long term, but just after y'all were off for a few days after.
Oh, okay. So she's asking just like right after the prank
so just
process.
like a couple of days we were like still talking about it, like whatever.
I don't know. No prank that you've ever done on me has ever like left me like, wow, like I can't believe she actually did that shit. Like I've thought like, oh, I can't believe she actually did that. I've thought in the past whenever you've done a prank like, oh, I can't believe she actually did that, but not in a way that like it's like,
this is breaking my heart.
Yeah, like I can't believe she actually did that to me. Like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah.
I'm not like us. I love you so much, and I love us as a whole so much because we're not like hella sensitive like that.
I think the only one that I can say from my point of view that it didn't affect you for even a couple of days. I think it was literally just a day, but was the texting my ex prank. Like
me
when you threw the flowers and stuff.
That was the your baby daddy prank.
Yeah. So
but I wasn't so much like, oh
no,
damn,
you were just like, you weren't like, oh,
yeah, I was irritated, but I was more like, all right, watch.
Yeah,
like,
so he was definitely irritated for that day. Like, okay, like I see where you're coming from now. Like, all right, but other than that, like actually affected our relationship. I don't think there's ever been a prank.
Okay, so coming from my point of view, I've never actually had like a negative reaction based off of any prank that she's done. I've had a reaction to where I'm like left stunned after the prank, like with what she said, but never like negatively to where I was like, damn, do I really want to stay with her?
Okay, you guys, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. Honestly, we got way more personal than what I had initially thought this video was gonna be.
We're gonna have to delete some questions that we answered because they're kind of personal.
Yeah. But either way, I honestly had so much fun opening up to you guys, and I don't know how much more we're gonna be able to open up. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash this video with a huge thumbs up. Also, comment down in the comment section or DM us any type of video ideas that you guys want to see during this quarantine, because we want to be filming for you guys all the time.
Yeah. Also, if this video gets 10,000 likes, you guys, I was telling Anicia, I want to do another sit-down video where we react to some of our subscribers' deepest, darkest secrets. I think it'll be really cool because Anicia has done that type of segment on YouNow Live. She'll live stream and she'll tell you guys to DM her your guys' like deepest, darkest secrets on Instagram, and she'll read them on live and stuff like that.
Also, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, hit the little bell icon down below to get notified every single time we
post a new video. And so for those of you who are new to this channel, at least relatively new, my name is Devontae.
My name's Anicia.
Her name is Juliet.
His name's Sire. And this is the Life of Us Vlogs, where every day is more bullshit.